Let's get right now to 11 Alive's Chase Houle, who is in Helen, Georgia, located in White County. So, Chase, we saw you just a few moments ago inside your hotel. The power was starting to go out. How are things right now?
So, Jonathan, it was actually out for over an hour. It actually just kicked back on in the last 15 minutes. And between Habersham EMC and Georgia Power, right now there is 5,600 people still without power. And at one point, Jonathan, I was using my phone as a hotspot to check out that website to make sure to see how many people were without power. At one point, I saw over 6,100 people without power. And it's all because of this right here. All that ice sitting on these power lines and the consistent I can't say the word right now, the rain falling down, the freezing rain at that. Sorry about that, couldn't say it. Falling from the sky, and it's just going to keep on coming. Actually, a lineman was telling me with Georgia Power that there's over 600 linemen out here right now. It's going to be responding to these power outages. And then also I would have to show you this too, because it's kind of shows you how much drippage there is and how this ice is really just kind of piling on. I mean, this is pretty thick. You can just hit this off here. You can just hear it kind of crunching. And I actually did speak to the deputy director of the public safety, and he was telling me that basically when I called him, like, hey, how bad are the roads? Should we be leaving? He said, Chase, the roads are horrible. There's trees down everywhere. There's power lines down everywhere. And it's been such a crazy last hour and a half, to tell you guys the truth. I mean, to see it go from 6,000 people without power now down to 5,600 across White County. I mean, again, it's wild to see.
All right, Chase, and so you are still outside of your hotel. You know, thankfully you guys aren't out traveling there on the roads. Are you seeing people still out there trying to navigate it? I know if you could, you guys would get to those downed trees, but we want you to stay put. Do you see everybody, taking heed to that warning?
No. So there are some people that are leaving. There are people that have just left the hotel despite the precipitation that we're seeing fall and the ice sticking to the power lines and sticking to the ground. But as we all know, as Chesley's been telling us, we're going to see that freezing rain all night long, and it's going to get colder as the night goes on. So we're going to see more ice on those roads. We're going to keep seeing more ice on the power lines. And the lineman who I was talking to says, Chase, you can guarantee you're going to see more power outages, because what you saw from Texas all the way over to here to Georgia, we haven't got the worst of it yet.
All right, Chase Houle there holding it down in White County for us. Thank you. We'll check in with you soon.